Okay guys, quick update with Bitcoin, announcement to make really quick. I'm going to take a little personal time, so I'm not going to be making the video until probably early next week. I will keep you guys updated on Twitter and Discord, but it'll be a little less frequent. And I will be removing the price labels from all of the charts. The reason I'm doing this is because I'm not around to update them. I want to make sure the price labels aren't covering price, but you have the price off to the right. Remember, you can access all these live charts on the website, pin first comment description. My big affiliate links also pin first comment description as well. So right off the bat, guys, the O1 chart. This is your current strongest support, 23,716. If that breaks, we have a lot more downside. Your current strongest resistance is 23,893. So pay attention to these support and resistance levels. So basically this video here is a recap of this one. I'll put a link up this video now. I go into detail about everything I'm talking about now plus more, so watch this video if you have not already. I talked about this Dow Jones chart, this white fib circle right here. Every time we push above this white fib circle, we get rejected. Now we have pushed above it previously before. You can see right here, pushed above it here. But every time we push above it or make contact with it, we have a drop. So I'd like to point out, if we do push up, if you do play the stock market or the indices, you're looking for a good point to put in a short or a put, 24,588 would be an ideal point to do that. We could top out now and come down. Just going by this chart and this white fib circle, it looks like this might be a point we get rejected. I did cover that in a previous video, so if you want to watch it. And again, Bitcoin follows indices. Indices come down, Bitcoin comes down. Right now you can see the Dow is down 209 points. It's in the negative, so we could have some downside for Bitcoin as well. This is the M1 chart that I've been talking about, guys. This is a published version of this chart, published this on March 26. So far, this chart's played out pretty accurate. This right here is I was referring to, this is the God line right here. This is where I told everybody to short. I would like to point out, so right down here, this is that line I told you every time to hit it to short. This is the line I said every time you hit it too long. You can see how this played out. And if I zoom in, and I was telling you to pay attention to this line, so this is the line we shorted every time we hit it, right? Most recent short was 25K. And notice we're still below this line. And this line back here, you see every time we hit it, got rejected, rejected, rejected. So since we're still below this line, to me this is bearish, and this is a rising wedge. So we could have some downsides. I mentioned in that previous video, this is your next major downside target to catch a bounce, and this will become your resistance. This is the actual chart. You can see right here, so your resistance is this line. Your next support level to catch a bounce, as I mentioned earlier, would be 22,877. If we push back up, this line will now become resistance. So let's say we come down something like this. We'd find support, push back up, possibly get rejected here, and then you have more downside. But your lowest target to possibly catch a nice bounce would be around 21,082. If we drop below that, I gave you your further downside targets in our previous video. This is the A1BG chart that I gave everybody access to. If you wanted to get this chart in a big get, just want to show you how this chart played out since I published it on August 2nd. Hit play. You can see we found almost perfect support here, dropped below it a bit, and came up, got rejected here. And look at that perfect rejection. This wick we had up, got a rejection right here, double resistance, came back down, we're finding support here. This is this chart. Guys, if you want to watch that video to get this chart into BitGet for free, I'll put a link up to that video now. You see we got rejected right here, 24,427. So your current resistance right now on this chart is 23,930. Your next major support below is around 23,260. It's an angle, depends when you make contact. This is the O1 chart. So again, I just showed you. So if we break this, looks like we're breaking it now. Remember, the indices are coming down. So if this becomes resistance, right? If we come back up and test this as resistance, that'd be an ideal point to short, and you have a lot of resistance above. This green line is the same. It's the same line on this M1 chart right here. All right. So just so you know that. Yeah, we break that, we're coming down, and we're breaking it and coming down. This is the Ethereum chart, guys. I made a video showing how to get this chart into BitGet as well, so we see how accurate this chart was. This is published on August 6th. You can see we came up, perfect rejection at this line, perfect rejection at this line, another rejection here. See, we found support. So you can see how accurate this Ethereum and Bitcoin chart is. So I'll put a link up to the video now if you want to get this Ethereum chart into BitGet. Guys, let's see what's going on. All right, we're dropping. This is A1BG chart. All right, so just remember, guys, if we drop your next strongest support, 22,877 to catch a bounce, if we break that, next point to catch a bounce, 21,082. In that previous video, I gave you more downside targets. If something crazy happens and we push up, your major resistance above is 25,300. Guys, when you use BitGet, my link is pinned in the first comment description. If you deposit a certain amount of money, you can get $4,163 worth of free money to trade with. If you want to sign up to get access to these charts, guys, website is opticalcrypto.com. Link be pinned in the first comment description. $49 a month gives you access to Bitcoin, altcoin charts, Discord, and Twitter. That's it, guys. Just pay attention today and see what the markets do. Trade safe, trade smart. I'm out.